Hey guys, it's Bella and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I have my first plan of me for the year in my new planner. So I'm using the Sadie's Stickers A5 wide inserts. These are disc punched because I have been using a Happy Planner system and I really enjoy the sort of like disc system of being able to take out my pages and whatnot. So that is why I went with that. And then I did pick up a cover from her shop, and then I picked up like some Happy Planner discs from a local Australian store to, I guess, like build my planner as such, because I realized that the like Happy Planner that I used last year got really chunky towards the end of the year, so that's why I decided to get some really big discs. So for this spread, I'm using Merry and New by Scribble Prints Co. I loved this art, so I just knew I had to use it for the first week of the year. I did pick up a mini kit, so I did also pick up the label and deco add-ons. So here is the kit. I have already done my base. I just prefer to do it off camera and sort of do like a few bases at a time, so I hope you don't mind. Also, apologies for disappearing off the face of the earth. 2023 was like kind of a rough year, honestly, and I definitely fell off the bandwagon when it came to fell off the face of the earth when it came to planning. And yeah, I'm still in the process of finishing my 2023 planner, but I'm doing it off camera just to sort of like make it fun again, I guess. And yeah, to make things easier for 2024, I am not going to plan every single week of the year on camera. So for January, I have filmed this spread and the next spread, which was my birthday week. And then I will be doing the monthly and then so on and so forth for the rest of the year. So I'll pick and choose like 2 or 3 weeks each month to sort of film, and then I'll also do like a monthly spread. So I hope you don't mind. It's just going to make this process again fun for me, because otherwise I get into this like mindset of YouTube and planning and everything being like almost like a job when it's not. It's just a fun hobby that I'm doing as a fun hobby, I guess, like a creative outlet. So yeah, also I am trying to do something different as well and like voice over the entire video. I did do a talk through like intro and outro, but I also realized that I repeat myself a lot between like the end of my voiceover and the like outro as such. So this will probably help with that as well. So yes, getting on into the planning for the first day, I guess for Monday, I used a label there to put in like where I would put the holiday scripts and things that I've made, which by the time that I had filmed this, I hadn't cut those stickers yet, but I have now. So you'll see like on my picture on Instagram of this spread, the scripts in those spots, but it looks a little bare without them, but I hope you don't mind. So yeah, so like for that space, I've got like a New Year's Day script, for example, so on and so forth. Then I marked in that my Honeybee Shop Babe Box subscription billed that day. So that sticker is a really old credit card icon from Miss and Meow. I think it was left over from a kit, to be honest. I marked in that I had work that day, so that day I worked 9 to 5. I really enjoyed marking work in my planner in like a box with a script and like some deco, partly because like I work retail, so I don't really have a set schedule as such. Like it is for the most part consistent, but it's not like a set schedule of like, okay, I work at this time every single day. So it helps for me to know sort of like where I was, I guess. And then also I am at work 8 hours in a day. And recently, for the most part, I've been working like what is known as like a mid shift. So like an 8 to 4, a 9 to 5, 11 to 7, like that kind of thing. So I am there pretty much for, I guess, the bulk of the day, in comparison to like when I used to open. So I would be like 5:30 to 1:30, and then I would have like the rest of my day to do stuff, or like a close where you're there like 1 to 9 or that kind of thing. So yeah, I marked in ordering some stickers because I actually don't remember who I purchased from this day. I think it was Planner Choco, but I did order like a bunch of stickers this first week of the year. So that sticker is from, I think it's from the icon sheet, but I could be wrong. And then I marked in booking Pilates with a phone from Planner Face, and then I did have a YouTube binge. That icon was also from the Doodles page. Then on the 2nd, again, left a little spot for a script because Mercury went direct that day. So I do make like astrology stickers for myself with like planet retrogrades and directs, and then also the full and new moon phases of the year. So you'll see that in my spreads throughout the year. I again marked in work, and I had to bring the bins in. So that sticker is from 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚗𝚝 paper. My camera did die, so you do miss the rest of Tuesday and Wednesday. But yeah, basically Tuesday I brought the bins in, I did some planning, I had a YouTube binge, and then I tried to relax. And then Wednesday was like a big day for me because I had my driving test. So in the morning, like I set up my January monthly, my January currently page. So that was like my de-stress activity. And then I had like my driving lesson and my driving test, which I did pass, which was super exciting. So that was like, I guess, my big highlight of the week, and part of the reason why I wanted to film the spread, which, yeah, unfortunately my camera cut out at that part where I marked it down, but it is what it is. And then I ran some errands and I ordered more stickers as like a reward for myself. So then on the Thursday, I marked in getting up early, and then we went to the like bottle recycling place because I had like a whole bag of plastic bottles to recycle. There is this initiative where if it's like marked, you get like 10 cents per like bottle or carton or like that kind of thing, and you just take it to like a recycling depot, and then you get like a little voucher that you can use to sort of like, you can either claim the money as cash or use it towards like money off your groceries. So that's fun. I like go every once in a while to do that. I washed my hair, and then I had to email my doctor because I needed to get a blood test request form. And I also started the process of renewing my passport because my passport was going to expire later this year, but I wanted to get it done sort of like as soon as I could, because I do hope to go overseas at some point this year, which would be nice. So yeah, those stickers were from the icons, like the doodle add-on, and then the bin was from 𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚑, and the hair washing character is from 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚑. I received Happy Mail that day from Josephine Bow Designs, which were my like 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗𝚑 week's like setup stickers, which was super exciting. So I could finally like do all of that. And then I did get a pedicure because I do really love getting pedis done in the summertime because I tend to wear like sandals and whatnot, so my toes are out in the open. And then that evening I was in the mood to watch a Tarantino movie, so I ended up watching Kill Bill Volume 1. So that was what I did. So again, those icons were from the little doodles add-on that you can buy, I guess. I was going to say that comes with the kit. No, it's an add-on. So yeah, then moving on to the Friday, I marked in my bill. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm like in the minority here, but I really enjoy like marking my bills as well in my planner. So I marked in that my Amazon Prime subscription build. So I used that sticker from Planner Choco, which you can no longer get. She did have a retirement sale. I think it was like towards the end of last year, where she was like discontinuing all like the doodles and stuff that she had in her shop. So this was one of them. I went to Pilates, so that sticker is from Fox and Cactus, one of my most used stickers for sure. I again had work, so again just mark that the way that I always do with a piece of deco and a work script that I have made. And then when I do use like foil bundles and stuff that have the work script and things included, I use the work stickers from the bundles, I guess. So then that day, Rise had their comeback, which Rise is a K-pop group which has sort of like somewhat recently debuted. I think they debuted towards the end of last year, but two of the members were previously in NCT, which is another K-pop group. So that was super exciting. They had a comeback. I think this was Love 119, which is a really, really good song. But yeah, they have yet, I think, to release like a mini album. I think they've only done singles and like a single album so far, but can't wait to see what else comes out from them over the next year or so, because I'm sure they'll have another comeback or two within the year. I requested my US mail, so like I use a mail forwarder to get all my like US packages and stuff. So I just requested that, which then arrived the following week, and then I had a YouTube binge. So again, the headphones were from Carly Plans, the box icon was from the doodles, and then the YouTube girl is from oh my god, Tickle Pink Planning. It's Primrose. And then Saturday went to Pilates in the morning, which was really nice. I do really enjoy the Saturday classes because they're a little different. We do like a cardio class, and it's sort of like a circuit training. So like each reformer has like a different movement, and some have the jump boards, and it's just really, really fun. Then I went to work, so that day I worked to close, which as of the time that I'm doing this voiceover, I'm now pretty much closing every Saturday, which is not my favorite thing, but it is what it is. I then had a YouTube binge, and then I just felt exhausted because I think that day at work was just honestly crazy. This was still somewhat of a busy period because obviously like it was the new year, it was after Christmas, and then also it was like the school holiday period, so it was still really busy. So that sticker is from Paper K, and then I marked in buying movie tickets because then the following day Mum and I went to see a movie, which I will talk about when we get there, but again, that doodle was from the add-on page. And then for Sunday, I kind of like hate the way I planned this because there was a few things that I wanted to add in that I didn't end up adding in, but I slept in, I washed my hair, and then Mum and I went to see Anyone But You, which I really liked. I know. I don't know. I just thought it was really funny. I love Glenn Powell. I loved Scream Queens, and he is like one of the mains in that show. Like he plays Chanel's boyfriend. Super funny, like amazing comedic timing. And so like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really one for rom-coms, but I really, really enjoyed this one. And then we did a few other things after. So like we went and had sort of like a late lunch because we went to like a matinee session, which by the way, this session had captions, which was really interesting. It was like an open caption session. So this is the first time I've ever been to like the cinema and actually had captions on the screen because I'm one who watches everything with captions. So that was really interesting. But yes, we went and had lunch, well, like a late lunch and whatnot afterwards. And then we came home, I had a nap. Then we went for a 4K walk. And I think I just had like a YouTube binge to finish my night. But yeah, so those stickers mostly are from Paper K. And then again, I used another Primrose from Tickle Pink Planning. And the pillows were from a Honeybee Shop like subscription. They were like an extra. So here is the finished spread. I really love how it turned out. And then I'm just showing the pen that I used. So I used my Uniball Signo in 0.7, and then one of these pens that came with one of my Honeybee Shop subscriptions. I think it's just a regular sort of gel pen, but I really love how it turned out. And I think here I was sort of just like explaining my process of what I was going to do with my videos. But yeah, I also completely forgot to show what I had left in the kit, and I kind of came to this decision that moving forward I'm just not going to show what I have left because I tend to always have the same thing left. It's like, a few labels and things, or like what was left from the pages that I had used to set up my base, that kind of thing. So yeah, as always, all the shops that I've used will be listed down below and tagged along with any sort of codes and coupons. And I'll also have a post on my Instagram with all the shops tagged. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe, comment down below if you like, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.